Hello family, this is the Mystic Healer coming through this evening. It's Think About It Thursday. Y'all see how I'm coming up with these nice little acronyms and things, because this is a journey that I'm so passionate about and I take serious, family. So when I post my videos, and I just want to put this out there, when I post my videos for awareness, for healing, for you to open your mind. Open your mind, family. It's kind of like my daughter in the background. It's like this. Either stand for something or fall for anything. I'm at a point in my life where I don't care what people think or say anymore. I'm all about truth. Being real with yourself. Being real with the way history has been. Being real with understanding when it's time to release and allow your inner light, your inner spirit, the spirit of God that is in you, to activate and want to embrace the truth that is being given to you. Understand a lot of these things that's been happening, it all starts with a mindset. Once they can control how you view yourself, your history, how you think, how you live, can keep you in fear, that's what they're going to keep doing. Until we really break these mental chains, family. The mental chains, especially, I'm going to say this for my Black community. It's time to release Jesus. It's too many of us going around. I'm not going to say us because I let that go. It's too many melanated Black people walking around praising Jesus. And you don't even know the history. You don't even know the truth. A good percentage of y'all, I'm keeping it real right now. This is painful, hurtful truth. This might sting a little bit. But it's time out for all the games. It's time out for us not being able to understand the truth. Video. I'm filming a video, girl. When I'm done. That's my neighbor. But it's time for us to really understand the truths. I'm at the point now, I don't care what nobody think or say. If you don't like what I'm saying, I'm sorry. It's not here to hurt you. It's just here if you feeling some type of way about it. It's time for you to really go within and connect with yourself and figure out, why am I feeling this way? Why am I having a hard time releasing this belief system that was put on me so that I can worship things outside of myself? It's too many Black people holding on to Jesus. We're sitting in these church. We about to keep it 100. I'm about to keep it real. We rocking these crosses. We sitting, you know, you sitting up, ooh, thank you, Jesus. If it wasn't for Jesus, y'all better not talk about my Jesus. When you don't really know who the Jesus is that you're calling out to. You calling out to family. It's time to wake up. Understand where religion really came from. Religion started off as spirituality. You got to understand when things got hijacked, just like you had African Kemet. Kemet is now Egypt. You got to understand the difference in the races and where things originally came from. When our ancestors were spiritual, and we're talking about the indigenous melanated African Americans, indigenous black people, the melanated dominant people. There was no Jesus worshiping. And I'm about to put a little information out there, because the things that I'm talking about, you can easily research this stuff yourself. I get information from me wanting to learn from other people who have knowledge of truth that is not being pushed out here because they don't want you to know. Yeshua. Black folks, not Jesus. Yeshua. And you don't worship anybody outside of yourself. He was a teacher himself. He even said, you shouldn't be worshiping me. Don't you know that you are a God yourself? And you're worshiping a whole individual outside of yourself? Some of y'all give Jesus more power than you give yourself. The creator of all things created you to be a God. Not one time did he tell you, you got to worship this Jesus. And for black community, open your mind to the truth. You're worshiping somebody who was originally the mimic of Caesar Borgia, but we're not going to go there. You do your research. I'm just keeping it real. See, it's time that you open your mind to how you've been fooled a long time. This is a new change. A lot of us aren't able to get certain information out because they don't want it out, but you got to want to open your mind to the truth so that you can free your mind, family. You can't, of course they want you to look at spirituality as wicked, because all they show is the wickedness, the wicked part of spirituality. They don't teach you about the light. When you sitting up saying amen at the end of your prayers, don't you, what is it? Ra? Amen Ra? Do you know that's who you praying to? That was a whole God. Literally. Family. You got to understand, once you really open your mind, and sometimes this is me. When I started off my journey, I didn't know what to look for, but I meditated. I started being open to truth. Some of the truth hurt. It hurts us. But once we can get past the hurt, and be strong, stand true to yourself, understanding there's nobody else. Jesus is not coming to save y'all. I'm going to keep it 100. Jesus said y'all need to activate your own God powers and do what you need to do. Yeshua was a master teacher. He learned. This starts from ancient African Kemet. Understand the truths on this planet. When it comes to the Jesus, I'm going to keep it 100. And this, for the white race of people. They can worship Jesus if they want to. He looks like them. But for you melanated black people, why are you worshiping a whole man that don't even look like you? You haven't even done research on this name. You haven't do your research on King James. I'm about to put it out there. Do your research on King James. Quiet, Lucy. Okay. Okay, so she gonna let people be great out here. Lucy, do your research on King James, the New Testament, okay? Do your research, family. I'm gonna do y'all like this because, and I'm not saying this because I'm sitting here like I know everything. I'm learning, but I'm open. And that's what I'm here for too. We can all usher in the new energy on the new vibe of this planet. People want truth now. The truth is it's all out there now. It's been released, family. It's been released. You can't go by everything you watching on TV because that's how you're being controlled by these devices. You don't think every time you looking in your phone, they don't know what you like. That's why all the certain type of stuff pop up. You be just thinking about it. There, go on your phone. Understand how you are being controlled. You can't believe everything you see. You have to go within. Once you go within and connect with the beautiful divine, the most high creator of all things, God is actual physical people. I'm putting it to you like that right now, and I'm telling you that, family, for a reason. Because we were all given the energy of God by the Creator. There's nothing above or beneath the Creator. You have that option to be a God and be in your God energy. There's nothing wrong with saying that. Some people be like, oh, you are not God. Shame on you, Jesus. Come on, people. It's time to get out of that energy. Some of us been praying to Jesus, waiting for Jesus to save us all our lives. And look, we still in the same, some people in the same shit, still going through the same stuff. Excuse my language, family. I'm just keeping it honest. Understand when you pay attention to the people who claim to be, putting on these images that some people look up to. You look up to these people, you admire them, they're giving you positive, but you don't know what they do behind closed doors, and they sit up rocking these crosses so people see that cross and automatically think it's just, oh, that's good. A lot of things are put in front of you in plain sight, but if you don't open your third eye, you're not gonna see it, family. But at the end of the day, it's so important to know the words that you speak it out of your mouth. You manifest that. Until we wake up and break these generational curses on these belief systems and this religious system, you're going to still be a prisoner of your own mind because you're still going to be giving power to entities outside of you. I don't give power to nobody outside of me. I gain my power, my strength from within. I activate that by connecting to the beautiful universe, by allowing my ancestors, the energy I want to be in, to guide me. Because the Creator have given you this. I'm not even going to say he, because the Creator is the Creator. People are putting genders on gods and the Creator. There is no gender on it. That's another thing we got to wake up to. The things that they want you to believe, the things that they want you to believe is real. It's not real. The things that they don't want you to believe is real. It's real. Understand, they don't put stuff in movies for a reason, family. They letting you know what's going on and what they doing. And until we all wake up and realize you've been bamboozled, you're going to still walk around here celebrating these pagan holidays. I don't care how much they try to put positive energy in these holidays, family. If you knew the root of it, a lot of this stuff comes from pure wickedness. People with power and knowledge have abused it. Now it's time for us with power and knowledge to really use it the right way, the healthy way, to heal all races of people. Speak that truth. Stay true to yourself. Because at the end of the day, light always gonna outshine dark. No matter what it look like, no matter what, activate your inner light, family, and stand in your, even if you get, I'm gonna keep it 100 too. Because we have a small talk, Think about when you really start getting on your awakening journey. and you have people around you looking at you crazy, want to call you wicked, and they got spiritual. When people wearing when we wearing our beads and things like that, that's natural healing things from the earth, like crystals and stuff that activates with your energy, helps you balance. All the crystals have different type of energies, different type of benefits. These are things they don't want you to know about either, because if you knew, you're an energetic being. You walk around with energy. That's why we have to understand when you go around certain people and you not feeling them and something off, because it's energy. Some people vibe certain levels. You got different vibrations of energy. Everything is energy. We're made up of the same thing as the earth, atoms. Everything around you is energy. Okay, family, I had to go in there real quick. But when you start your journey, you'll understand it's not for the weak, because you're going to go down a rabbit hole that you're not going to want to go down. But once you get in it, you're going to say, I'm glad I came through this tunnel. I'm glad I went down this rabbit hole. Because you're able to breathe and free your mind. You learn how to view people different. You don't look at everybody as the same. Okay, this group of people, they're all this way. Well, all white people are devils. All black people are ghetto and don't want nothing. However, the stereotype on us. You know what I'm saying? Instead, you look at people from spiritual aspect. Everything is spiritual. It's energy. It comes from the earth. It comes from the people around you. I say this too. One thing I can say, that throughout my journey, I really stood back and realized how strong I was. Because I feel like a lot of people, sometimes if people don't really know what you went through and what you had to go through to get to where you are in life. And what I'm saying is, to get to where I am emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Once we embrace those things, the things around you will automatically no longer connect with you. And that goes with being on this journey, and you're around people that's looking at you funny because, oh, you wearing this and you do that, and you even with the tarot, they got people. I ain't gonna lie, I never really was in that much depth about it, but it's kind of like so much is judged. We quick to judge things we really don't know about. We all go by what we hear. It's like a carry on. You know how you've been hearing a certain thing for so long, it's just carried on from generation. It's just a known thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, something that just carries on and everybody just believe it. Nobody knows where it comes from, but nobody can find no true evidence of it, but people just hold on to it. It's kind of like spirituality. Your mind was manipulated. Things were stripped away from you so that you don't stand in your power and seek your truth. Because if you had really true understanding and inner knowing of the truth of this planet and who you are, they wouldn't be doing the things they're doing. Because it takes us. It takes the light. It takes the people standing up and saying, man, we done with all this. Give us the truth. We want the truth. We want to free our minds. We want to quit thinking that, oh, if I sin today, all I got to do is go to church and say, praise Jesus, and say, forgive me, Jesus, forgive me, Lord. And I'm good. I could just go out and keep doing the same thing. You see how that don't sound right? Do that make sense to y'all? Like, come on now. You can't take little portions of a book and only talk and focus on those. And I guarantee each and every one of you, a lot of these people who be in these churches and things, and it's not to be offensive to you, but I guarantee you, y'all ain't read that whole Bible from front to back and read the whole Bible from front to back. I'm not talking about the scriptures the pastor read you, because if you really read that book and read it with understanding after watching my videos, that means you got to tap in and say, okay, wow, let me really read and see what's going on in this book and see if some of this stuff make even any sense. The whole ordeal with the Billy Carson, I watch him a lot. Great information. If you're ready for truth, watch him. If not, don't, because I guarantee you're not ready. If these type of conversations are touchy to you, then I suggest you just wait till you're ready. You're not going to have a choice at some point anyway, because it's starting to come out and the knowing is here. So unfortunately, family, for those of you who want to hold on to these religions and study, crying out to Jesus, and you don't really even know who Jesus is, you don't know where their name come from, you're not even really trying to do your true investigation, you don't even know who Yeshua is, and that's the original name, and he was a melanated black person. Let's just keep it real. And he was teaching people how to go within. He was a person who taught you to go within. That was the significance about Yeshua. But all this worshiping, then it turns into worshiping, we bowing down. Oh, give it to Jesus. I know if it wasn't for Jesus, I wouldn't be. If it wasn't for the Christ in you, the God in you, your consciousness, the energy we put out, of taking accountability, understanding. Some people do go through things that they can't control, but we got to be able to look at it and see what did I do that I got to make sure I don't do again? What is it that I need to change about myself and work on with myself, and not try to wait for forgiveness from God, because otherwise I'm a burn in hell, literally go down and burn in fire, like I'm in fire, I'm in hell, when hell and heaven is a state of mind. You can choose to live in hell, or you can choose to live in heaven. It's a state of mind. That's something they don't teach you. But I just wanted to come through, family, on this Thursday. Just a thought, something to think about, family, because I'll continue to put out as much information as possible. We on this journey of awareness, consciousness, being real, moving with integrity, man. At the end of the day, stay true to yourself, family. Stop getting wrapped up in what a lot of this stuff y'all watching, and go within, because there's an illusion, and a lot of wickedness is being put in your face. They showing you. Stay in the light, family, okay? All right, this is the Mystic Healer coming through with these jewels. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube video. Make sure you click the like button. You can share, comment, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff, family. We'll keep it moving, and we're going to continue to raise the vibration of this planet. And once again, stay true to yourself. Go within. There's nothing outside of you. Don't be scared, because you're not going to get struck down by lightning. The only thing we need to be afraid of is the energy we put out on people, the karma you put out on people. That's what you be afraid of. If you out here doing good by people, you working on yourself, you trying to do positive things in your life, that's different. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep seeking your truths on this planet, because you are entitled to it, each and every one of you. And for my beautiful black community, I'm going to need y'all to shut it down on that and open it up on this. Stay true to yourself. There's nothing outside of you. Everything is within you. You were created that way. Okay? All right, family. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Get out there and get you some sunshine. Ashe.